Oh my God, it's good to be back in LA. Born and raised in LA, I never ever had to feel like a minority. We have a lot of Mexicans, in case you hadn't noticed. By last count, I think we have all of them. But it's interesting for me because I go on the road a lot and I go to parts of the country where literally there are 0 Mexicans, like Montana. I was scared the first time I did that. But it turns out I have nothing to be afraid of. I am exotic to them. I did a show in Baker, Montana. I got off the stage and I had this drunk little girl come up to me and she's like, "Oh, are you really a Mexicano? Is that what you guys like to be called? I've never met one before. You're so beautiful." And I'm like, "Well, come here, baby, let me talk to you." And everything was going great. It was going awesome. I was doing my Rico Suave best. And then she said to me, "Say something to me in Spanish." I'm not that Mexican. I'm not. But I did take a semester in high school, so many years ago. And what came to me were the only words I could remember. I looked her dead in the eye, as sensually as I could, and I said to her, "Ay, mija, ¿dónde está el baño?" Yeah, she laughed too. I was lonely that night. The other thing about being a Mexican on the road in some of these places is that I have to be a spokesperson for pretty much every Mexican on the planet. And so we always get into these conversations about immigration, and I'm not very astute when it comes to that whole thing. The best I can come up with is I actually had a conversation with a friend of mine who happens to be an immigrant, but he's from Scotland, so it's okay apparently. Seriously, we're sitting down and we're talking, and he said to me, "Rudy, can I tell you something?" And I'm like, "Sure, go ahead." "When I first come to your country, I was scared to death. Because all I see in the news is you hate immigrants. America hates immigrants. So I'm going to get here and you're going to kill me." I'm like, "Yep." "But then I get here and everybody loves me. I don't understand. Your men buy me beer. Your women think I'm cute. Oh, say something, Scotsman, say something. It's so cute when you talk." And I'm like, "Yeah." So after about 6 months of being confused, I figured it out. In America, you say you hate immigrants, but you mean you hate Mexicans. And I'm like, "Yeah." And he looks at me dead in the eye, points at me without any irony, and he says, "Rudy, what the hell did you do to these people?" "I don't know. Cut their lawns at a reasonable price." "Sorry, I'm a jerk." So bad. That's so bad. I know. True story, too. That's the sad part about that whole joke. I didn't have to work on that one bit. Oh, man. So, if you have any sons, I'm going to give you some words of advice that my father gave to me. You can pass it on to your boys. My dad said to me, "Son, if all of your idiot friends decided to jump off of a bridge, would your dumbass follow them? Or would you be smart enough to realize that right at that moment, their girlfriends are all alone?" My father was a wise man. That's right. Yay, I love it. I love being single. I'm not now, but when I was, I had a blast. I had a great time. I enjoy my singlehood. Everybody should. But every group of single people, you have that one friend, you know who I'm talking about? That one downer, the one who's lonely, who hates having to go home to an empty house and not having anybody to share their life with. And you all want to punch that friend in the throat. I know, I understand. I have that friend. And you should do what I did. I got him an escort. I know, you want to be my friend. I did. I went online for his birthday and I got him one. And I'm like, clickety click, click, click. You can get anything you want. You can get an Asian girl, you can get a Mexican girl, you can get all kinds of stuff. And they have this thing called the girlfriend experience. And I'm like, reading about it, it's like all the joys of a relationship with none of the headache. So I'm like, clickety click, 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 $500 later, she's at his door. He calls me up the next day, he's like, dude, you're the best friend I've ever had. I'm like, I know, tell me about it. He's like, she shows up, she's gorgeous. Short skirt, long legs, big everything, oh. I'm like, nice. He's like, yeah, I let her in the house. She makes a beeline for the bedroom, slams the door shut, does not come out for 15 minutes. I'm like, oh, what was she wearing? He's like, well, all of her sexy clothes were gone. She was wearing ratty sweats and a stained t-shirt. Her makeup was off, her hair was in a bun, and she was holding a bag of Doritos. I'm like, what? He's like, no, it gets better. It gets better. She goes and sits on the couch and yells at me for 4 hours. When are we gonna go visit my mom? Why don't we buy a bigger house so we can have babies? Will you watch The Bachelor with me? Huh? I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, dude. He's like, no, it gets better. At this point, I'm like, it has to. So we go to bed that night. I start hugging up on her. She starts hitting my hand. I'm like, how come you only touch me when you want to have sex? Why can't you just hold me? I'm like, oh my God. He's like, yeah. I woke up this morning and she was gone. And I remembered why I love being single. I said, you're welcome. You are very, very welcome. Yeah, now you guys do want to be my friend, don't you? You're like, everybody's going to be, all the dudes are going to make a beeline. It's all right. Some of you guys didn't want to laugh at that because you're here with your girlfriend, but I kind of saw you leaning back doing this whole little head nod. And you put your head back, baby, just baby.